If what you've always thought was true wasn't, when would you like to know? Sooner or later? That's a phrase that a wise man once said to me, and I think it is so apropos of financial planning. One does not want to put off their financial planning if they can help it, and yet I find that a lot of times people spend more time planning their vacations than they do their financial future. Procrastination has a cost, and the more complex your net worth is, the higher that cost is by putting off your financial planning when it's necessary. Every year you don't just meet once a year at tax time and assume you're done. That is something that requires constant updating and refreshing to make sure you're current with what's going on in the markets, with what's going on in a person's financial life. Heck, even when we've tried to get people to come in and see us, I think of an example of a gentleman that we wanted to give a second opinion to before the end of the year. And he came in finally after year end, and come to find out he had a net operating loss on his business that had we known about it before year end and been able to plan for it, he could have taken money out of his IRA. And in so doing, he could have avoided a tax bite on his IRA for then and later on and down the years. It was a mistake and caused because of procrastination. So every year when we meet with our clients, whether they're working and still accumulating their wealth, or they're retired and distributing their wealth, it's important for us to take a look at every aspect of their life, whether it be their cash flow plan, or their tax plan, or how their investments are supporting either one of those, or some of the bigger issues like their legacy plan, or maybe insurance, or maybe sure that they have asset protection in place. That can change from year to year, and if you're not staying on top of it, if you're procrastinating about any aspect of it, it can be very costly. Putting off financial planning delays the opportunity to have success. It's no different than if you have a plan to get healthy and then you keep putting it off and keep putting it off. Eventually your chances of really being healthy are very slim. In fact, it affects your longevity. That would be the case with your financial plan as well. The longer you put it off, the less chance you have to be successful. Don't do that. Make sure you're on top of your financial plan sooner than later, and don't be surprised.